Hi Pisces, thank you for joining me here. This is gonna be your love and relationship message, my friend. So, it's just a energy that I'm picking up on that you are kind of dealing with, dealt with, will be dealing with. It doesn't have to be any specific relationship, and this is a free flowing intuitive reading, so please take it as it resonates. If you have to swap the character, please do that. And I'm just gonna, this is your energy and this is the person you are dealing with. Okay, so let's see what we have a lot of card your schema. Okay, so this is your current energy. Your current energy, we got King of Air, followed by Fool, followed by Hanged Man, then we got Chariot and Eight of Fire together, and then Six of Fire. So what I'm getting, Pisces, that I feel like there is a person that in your energy, or somebody that you are dealing with. This person is very mentally very intelligent, but this person is not very wise. There is a difference between intelligence and wise. They are not really, they sometimes use their intellect to manipulate people in such a way so that they can get things that they want out of people. So there is a little bit of manipulative kind of, very tricky, very calculative, cold energy, that it could be anybody, but you have been very, this energy has put you in a kind of, like a lot of, I feel like this is a past energy, though I'm getting, Pisces, that had that energy, this person or this energy has put you a lot of, like almost like you feel like you don't know. It almost feel like the things that you do know, that you thought you do know, kind of became very murky, very diluted, because there was certain kind of confusion that this person was creating, and it initially you thought that it was a mental challenge, and you kind of wanted to understand a different perspective, because you wanted to understand the different perspective. So there is a little bit of coming out, you are coming out of kind of, almost like, kind of silent era, kind of, you're kind of coming out of the silent period where you try to understand, like if this person says something about certain things, you reflect on this instead of quickly judge them. You reflect on things, it kind of put you on a lot of reflective phase, and you try to understand a different perspective. But what happened here recently, you understood that actually this person, you look up to this, you like, you not look up to, but you trusted this person in a way. It could be, family member, it could be someone who is older than you, who you always try to get some kind of advice from or something like that. But recently you realize that this person did not have the best interest of you in their heart. And right now, whatever they say, you kind of immediately you recognize that their intention behind it. So there is a certain sense of knowledge about this person that you have acquired, because initially it was different. Initially it's like, okay, they are, because you came from this vantage point, but they have the best interest of you in their heart. But it was not that true. But like this person, it's a very tricky energy here. Maybe I'm also getting, it could be like a people that you listen to, it could be people that it could be any kind of spiritual or some kind of personal coach or life coach, I don't know, somebody that you listen to. And this person, they the way they talked, because King of Air is all about communication, the way they communicate their things, it inspired you in a way. It felt like everything, it felt like, okay, I am getting this spirit back. At the same time, Eight of Fire, it kind of make you feel stuck, like with the hanged man. The way they frame their words, the way they communicate their idea, it kind of sparky at the same time. It's not elevating. So it kind of, you initially you got this spark, oh, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do that, this person is awesome, or something like this kind of instinctual response to that. And then you, once you get into that energy, you feel like actually this is a trap. I am feeling more and more trapped as I'm getting into that cycle. So something trapped you, but it was very alluring, it was very, on the surface it was very charged, it was very inspiring, but it was actually underneath, it is a more of a stuck energy. Because the chariot, see, you wanted to move, but then there is a something was, it did not feel like the seven energy did not, that it felt like spiritual, it felt like something genuine, something real, something that this person is trying to bring, this different perspective, different way of looking at things, but it actually did not make you very spiritually elevated. On the contrary, you kind of feel like the before your mind was much more clear about your own thing, but now even basic thing doesn't make very clear sense. So there is a big type of confusion that could arise for them. But this, sometimes confusion is good, sometimes confusion opens up a different perspective of looking at things. But this confusion is more of a stuck, was bringing kind of stuck energy. But currently you are looking at that six of fire with the Fool. I'm really feeling like recently you got a like aha moment, and you realize that how this person was using their intellect to manipulate or to make you kind of, in a way, it feels like, oh, it's very freeing and elevating, but at the same time it's like actually they're using their tactics to make you feel like you are dependent on them. You have to always listen to them, you have to always come back to them in order to feel that you are spiritually elevated. So there is a kind of, they were kind of creating subconsciously within you a kind of codependent bonding. So you kind of realize that all these things came to your mind, and you are looking at that, you are really just, you're like, bye girl, like that kind of thing. I'm like, you are like really moving forward, you are like not even giving them a dime now, and you are like already checked out. If you're not already, you will be, you already checked out from this energy. If it is some kind of person that you can listen to, you are not listening to their lectures, not listening to their advices anymore. You are like on, you freed yourself, let's say in this way. With the Fool and the Six of Fire, you freed yourself. So because you realize that how it was kind of very kind of sneaky way, kind of was making you captive. So that's your energy currently. So the person you are dealing with, I don't think this person is this person. I think this is a different person here, but please take it as it resonates, okay? This person, they have a little bit of currently they have when it comes to money, when it comes to stability, when it comes to how to hold a job, or how to pursue a career, or how to just pursue something consistently. With the Eight of Earth, they have a rough time doing that. But because they don't feel that they're financially, when it comes to financially, whether they're financially independent, whether how much they can take care of themselves without getting help from family and friends, when those kind of things come, this person is little still wobbly in that sector. And but they wanna approach to you, they feel like they wanna come to you and share some of their emotion, share some of their, like how they feel and this and that. They want to create a bond with you, but they are not feel confident, because they are there, like when it comes to material stability, they don't feel very confident in that, and that's creating like that kind of taking some of their self-esteem away when it comes to approach to you, like when it comes to even however way, even a friendship, they feel a little timid. They feel like they are not really, you are gonna turn them down, you are not gonna even listen to their what they're offering. There is like a lack of self confidence that I'm seeing over there. But this person really want to build, this person have a solid solid intention with you when it comes to you. This person feel like that with if you guys are together, this that will give them a solid motivation and staying power, and they know that if they have the staying power, they can build a lot of wealth. It's not that they are not talented, but they get very distracted very easily, but you are their focus. But if you are in their life, that will help them to really build something. And they are very like they hold a lot of it whenever they think about you, it gives them confidence, it gives them certain sense of serenity, it gives them it kind of takes them away from chaos, it takes them away from the material chaos, the material dissatisfaction, the lack that they feel within them. But whenever they think about you and being and dreaming about being with you, it gives them a lot of stability, mental stability, and they feel like if this stability persists, they can achieve anything with the 10 of earth with you and with the focus of you or being with you, that kind of things. But this person is like, this person also feel that you may be, I don't know, they feel like maybe you are much more accomplished or something like that. Maybe they feel like that you are much more, stable, you have lot to like offer. This person have, somehow I'm feeling like this person don't feel that you are gonna accept them, you're gonna feel like, oh, who you think you are. So they feel like that you have a lot and they don't have much to offer, so you will immediately reject them. So there is a lot of confusion with the 7 of air. They don't feel like this person, if this person was confident, they could have come and communicate with you like yesterday, but they every time they try to do that, page of water, they come with this creative idea how to come to you and at least build certain sense of connection. But this person this person is like a fearful that you are not gonna even give them a chance to be your friend, something like that. So there is this is a budding energy. This energy is like it's like around you. This is a new energy that coming in you, and this is the something that you are coming out of. Okay, let's see what we have, what happened in the recent past that kind of lead to this situation. Okay, we have magician in reverse. Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh, Ace of Wands. I do feel that, okay, I'm not gonna jump the gun, hold on, let me get more cards. See, King of Pentacles in reverse. One more. Oh god, so many cards. Okay, I'm gonna take it. We have Sun, 8 of Wands, 2 of Cups in reverse, and Knight of Cups. Okay, it could be very well that you have a romantic interest with this person, okay, but not for all of you. But if you had, okay, let's talk about these three. I feel like in past, what happened, Pisces, this person, I feel like your past energies was very much revolved around this King of Air. For some reason, this person has a lot of raw energy. This person is very motivated, but they somewhere their alignment get little twisted. They are very motivated, but they don't know how to channel this motivation to create stability or really bring something solid and positive in their life. So what they cannot bring in their life, they cannot make other believe that they can do that. But because they have this raw energy and they have this aura about stability and manifestation, even though it's like up reverse. But the thing is, when you don't know them, all you can see is this Ace of Wands, this raw potential, and you feel like, oh my god, this is something that I can totally get attracted to. But once you get into this raw potential energy, then you feel like how convoluted this energy is, because they are not stable. This energy does not lead to something which is much more stable, which can be beneficial for realistic growth and something that you truly spiritually can manifest. So that's why it took a lot of time for you with the Hanged Man right there, over there. It took a lot of time for you to really understand what is the nuances of this energy, because this is very tricky to get, because they are coming off King of Air, they're coming off Ace of Wands, like that kind of energy. But at the same time, when you go underneath, you have to delve deep in order to really understand what's going on. So you felt much confused, but that initially it was not confusion. Initially it was, you almost felt like your world is opening up, but at the same time it made you feel stuck. See that, like it's like you felt a lot of, like Two of Cups, Knight of Cups. Maybe there is a lot of romance here, there is a lot of potential. You feel like, oh my god, I got the love of my life. This person is creative, this person is energetic, this person is spiritual, this person is mentally matured. What else I need? This person is passionate. With the Ace of Wands, you felt like you found a counterpart. You really felt like you found a counterpart, and you were like head over the hill, that kind of, you like fell in love. Like, it could be any kind of love, but there is an immediate admiration that you had for this person, or maybe this person also showed something like that. There's a lot of exchange, communication. You feel like these, like, things are like all of a sudden your life was just lit up, your world is just lit up by so much activity, so much passion, so much vigor to live. But at the same time, Two of Cups in reverse, more you got into this energy, you realize that they are not equal. There's something that is kind of quirky, something that is twisted, something that is so twisted that it's kind of making you feel like this. Eight of Wands and Hanged Man. On the surface it felt like everything is possible. There is a pure sense of joy and possibility, optimism. But underneath, the more and more you got into this energy, you feel like this is a trap. This is something that is not really evolving you the way you anticipated, this energy. Okay, so you're coming out from that. Let's see what's in this person past energy. So I'm getting, when I come to your energy, Pisces, you are very much, because you are not aware of this energy. Okay, for many of you are not going to be aware of this, but you are very much kind of, you are still tying the tying the laces, tying the knots, tying the unfinished business, and finishing the unfinished business with this energy first. Okay, let's see what's happening in their energy, in their past. Oh my god, I'm not gonna take this. Okay, they have Queen of Cups in reverse. This person not much showing up, not much showing up. This person is little private. Devil. Okay, Devil with Queen of Cups in reverse. Hierophant. Okay, I'm gonna take this on Nine of Wands. Oh wow. So Pisces, this person recent past is that they have Queen of Cups in reverse. So there is this person is also coming out of something major, something very, not necessarily love relationship, but something that was like almost like emotionally abusive kind of energy that they are coming out of. And they felt that, and it rocked their, that whatever they were in, it rocked their. I feel like this person, I'm not getting much of relationship thing, but this person maybe went through some kind of institution for, because I can see that with the Eight of Earth they're struggling to build their stability. With the Hierophant here, I'm really getting that they must have, maybe had a, like a business pairing with somebody, or some kind of religious kind of you know what is that called, like when you become a member of some kind of religious organization or something like that. And it's however it is, like this person is coming out of some kind of relationship with some kind of institution or some kind of belief system or some kind of, that they trusted that they will guide them in a right way, to find their life path or something, but they, it became very emotionally abusive. They were emotionally abusive, and it became so intense and so codependent that they had to fight very hard to get out of this person. Like, you almost like went through the similar kind of situation but in a different way. They, for them, it was more of a emotional abuse. It like made them like almost like codependent in a very emotional way to this Hierophant, whosoever this Hierophant is for them. And it was so intense that they felt like they are completely captive, but they fought so hard to really come out of this. And you are also kind of in a manipulation zone, but your manipulation was happening a little bit differently than this person, like they really trusted this whole institution, or this, like a group of people, something like that, and they just exploit their trust as well. They exploit their trust, but this person came out of it. They had to fight very hard. They had to fight very hard to really get out of this. That's why they are still struggling with this foundation, because they just came out of some kind of almost like controlling, very controlling situation. I'm gonna get one card before I go to emotion. Like, what is this Hierophant for them? Something. It says Two of Pentacles. Yeah, this Hierophant promised them to be more stable in their life. Maybe it's like some kind of spiritual guru. I don't know why I'm getting that you guys are dealing with some kind of, that they promise you to, almost like they promised both of you, like in a different way. Oh, I'm gonna set your life course right straight. It's like that kind of very weird energy. And this person, they felt like they promised, like more stability, not like feel like that everything is up in the air, but nothing happened. And they completely submit themselves to this, whatever, whosoever promised this, like this stability in their life, like they will know exactly what they want in life. Like, it's almost like a kind of spiritual boot camp that they went through. I don't know, I'm getting a little bit of cult energy. It could be a mini cult or something like that, and they submitted themselves into that, but now they are coming out of it. All right, let's see what's happening in the emotional realm. Oh god, everything is falling on the floor. Why? Chariot. You also got Chariot here. Where? Here. You also got Chariot in your emotion, in your heart. Oh wow, Seven of Swords in reverse, Page of Swords in reverse, and Ten of Pentacles. They have Ten of Pentacles right there. Right there. Okay. One more. Nine of Swords in reverse. Beautiful. One more. Okay. And Tower in reverse. Okay. So Pisces, what I'm getting here, that emotionally you feel like something is, you feel like you are ready for, look at this, look at the difference between this Chariot and this Chariot. I want to just show it to you. This Chariot, the horse is like full force, and you are like not even holding that grip, that how to control it. You are like completely trusting the energy that's guiding you and completely going with it. And this Chariot is like, I want to go, but the one horse is like, I don't know where to go, I'm not looking straight. The other horse like, I am ready, but I don't really know what to do. You are like, okay, I don't know what I'm doing, I'm sitting on the Chariot but don't know where to go. That's what this person made you feel like that. It felt like that you can go, but at the same time you feel like you are stuck. But now you are getting out of this. You feel like you feel free. You feel emotionally that now you can smoothly follow your energy. I don't think this experience scarred you. I don't think that. I don't think you just realized who they are and what they're doing, and you are just moving on. Like you are like detaching yourself from this energy, such a beautiful way, because you start your heart energy with the Chariot. It's like nothing is holding you back. You are not lingering on, oh, how did I trust them, or how can I, what, like self pity or self blaming, all these things, or nothing. You are like, gone by gone, like that thing. Past is past. Whatever happened, I learned a lot. I'm, like all of a sudden you really, nothing, there is nothing to hold on to. You're emotionally and in your heart you feel like you're completely ready to follow your true energy, follow your intuition, follow your instinct, follow your, like just follow your energy, and however it's gonna and wherever it's gonna takes you. Look at this. Like the Seven of Swords in reverse, Page of Swords in reverse. You are not doing this kind of, archival, not archival, what is that called? Archaeological approach towards life. You're not in like, oh, I need to think about what they did wrong, this and that. You are not digging in past. You are not staying in past and thinking about what you did wrong, what's your shortcoming and anything like that. You are going for, what, I'm not gonna focus on this. Yes, those things went down, that's fine, but my focus is how to bring stability in my life, how to bring that kind of happiness that I always want, how to bring that kind of happiness which will give me a sense of like belonging, sense of like, yes, I have, that kind of, you are very positive in heart. You are not lingering in, look at this Nine of Swords in reverse and Tower in reverse. You are not in your heart, you are not thinking about what a disaster happened. Yes, it was a huge disaster in a way, if you look at this that way, but it's like, it's a different way of experiencing life. Yeah, it felt like a tower moment, but are you gonna stay there for another, because you already spent so much time being hanged man over there, but are you gonna stay more in there and thinking about it and being so worried with the Nine of Swords, feeling like you are worthless, feeling like someone can control you, this and that. Are you gonna think about this and give them more power? Are you gonna stay in this and give them more power? No, because you are like, what, I'm not gonna even bring that, think about it and bring it tower in my life right now. I'm just gonna go with, I'm really gonna free myself from any kind of entanglement, and go with energy, so that I can build this 10 of pentacles, so that I can have this kind of sense of safety and security within myself, not lingering in the past and not thinking about things, not retrospective, not introspective, not reflective of whatever I have done. Everything because I have done, that's why I can recognize that when how manipulative it was, how deceiving it was. I realized that, me realizing that, that was my lesson. I don't have to stick with that past for any more longer. Okay, let's see what's happening in their emotion. This person is really private. I don't know, whenever I'm getting into this person, they are a little reluctant to share. The Hermit in reverse. Five of Wands. Okay, I'm gonna take this three. Okay, Ace of Cups. Wow, Page of Wands, Four of Wands again. They have Four of Wands here. Where'd that go? Here. Here. Four of Fire. And Six of Cups in reverse. Yeah, okay. Alright. So this person, Pisces, this person feel that they are not, they still, they know that they kind of rely on other people. They let other people tell them what to do, how to do things, you know. They let other people invade in their personal life way too much, and that creates a lot, excuse me, lot of conflict and lot of disagreement. But they always do that. They ended up always, you know, like if somebody say, oh, you know, they kind of, you know, like let other people tell them how to live, what to do, which way to follow. You know, that's what happened in the past also. They kind of submit to some kind of institution, a group of people, or a single person, you know, like, oh, let me, you know, they are gonna fix me. You know, they have this, I'm getting this word, fix me. They feel like they have something to fix within themselves, and they always kind of let other people let themselves believe that other people can fix them, and that created a lot of conflict in their life. And they know that they need they need to gain a lot of perspective on that in order to really take control of themselves. And they're still doing it. You know, they feel like they are not there yet, where they can tell that, okay, I don't need anybody, I can just lead my life like an emperor, or you know, like you're doing. You know, you are following your own energy, you're not depending, you are not looking for someone else to guide you or something like that. You know, if you want guidance, you will go there, you will listen to them, and you will take it what you feel like that you need to take it, and what you don't. But this person has a little bit of, they give other people way too much power to give advice, and become that advice become instruction later on. And they're working on that, and they're also working on, they have a lot of pure love for you. They are feeling, you know, like in the heart, it's like Ace of Cups and the Four of Wands, which is like there. So they really deep down, they really want a solid connection with you. They feel a lot of softness, gentle tenderness towards you. Maybe this person a friend or colleague, but I'm feeling like you are kind of not really aware of their intention, because they are not, they will not tell you until they kind of get a much more confident in their heart and do that hermit work, because they know that they let other people influence them, and that's their drawback, and they realize that. But when it comes to you, in their heart they have a lot of pure love for you, like lot of like gentle, like nothing, they want to have fun, they want to have good time, they want to have light-hearted energy with you, where things doesn't have to be so dramatic, so intense, so so like tensed, and they are, sometimes in their they feels like they are ready to really jump into this. There is like a jumpy energy, page of wands. They feel like they just want to tell you everything with the, look at this, we have two page, page of water and page of wands. They feel like they want to come up and say this, but they realize that, then they check on that impulse, because there is something that they need to heal, something that they need to put in order before they jump into another thing. This person, I'm also getting, this person is like, like they realize this time, after this whatever happened in the past, they need to take a time off. They cannot just jump. Maybe this person has a habit, like like from one relation to another, like they don't take time to really reflect, and right now they feel like they really need to do. And with the six of cups, in reverse, I feel like that this person has, like something in the past that kind of, like I feel like this has really, like, kind of dent their ability to really trust, their ability to be, it's like a dark spot there, with the six of cups in reverse, something in from the past that I feel like maybe this, or maybe others, other thing, in past, like, and it kind of connected with the five of wands, like they believe people, they trust people very easily, and they let them come into their life very easily, and then these people control them, and sometimes creates a lot of kind of codependency energy, and they have a lot of sadness there, but that's not controlling them, but it's just there. But right now, they have a lot of love, and like almost I'm getting like they just want to have good time, like easy, like understanding, full of tenderness, gentleness with you, but it's in the process. Okay, let's see what's your true hope and desire, Pisces. What's your true hope and desire? Three of wands. Aries energy. Take control. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, you are protective, you are protective of yourself, you are focusing on more on yourself, you are not even right now thinking about love, this and that. You are thinking about just how to be completely free, how to build your own stability, and you are not depending on anybody. You don't want to latch on to any other king of fire air kind of energy to tell you or guide you or something like that. You are kind of taking control of your own thing and what you want to do, and understanding what you truly want to do, and kind of deciding on that by yourself. And you are very stubborn about that. You want to just take care of yourself, you just want to do you right now. Okay, and this three came out. You have page of swords, eight of wands, and the Hierophant. Yeah, so there is like hold on. Yeah, you definitely just want to focus. A Hierophant with, again, it's a very self-motivated energy, self-centered, not in a bad way, but me, like what I have, that's the focus right now. Your focus is, you want to have focus towards what I have, and you want to see, you don't want to lose your spontaneity, you don't want to lose fun, you don't want to lose like being spontaneous, but at the same time you want to be like kind of cautious, you don't want to be like completely like jump into it immediately, but you don't want to, at the same time, you don't want to be too calculative. You don't want to lose your spontaneity, but you want to be, you kind of want your mental sword to be, sharp enough to gauze the, you know like this kind of energy. You don't want this to happen, but at the same time you don't want your past to dictate you to be constantly on guard. You don't want that. So you are kind of bringing a certain sense of balance there, but your focus is what I have and how can I build what I have and what I can have, and deciding on that by yourself, not letting anybody influence you. Okay. Okay, let's see what's there. True hope and desire, and then we're gonna close this reading. Okay, these two came out. Okay. You have Empress, Wheel of Fortune, Four of Cups, Page of Cups, again Page of Cups, Page of Water. So this person feel like, this person have a lot of insecurity when it comes to you. They feel like you're gonna reject them. They feel like you don't have time in your life to really appreciate what they're bringing. But even nonetheless, they wanna work on themselves. They wanna be much more optimistic, and they wanna believe that whatever happen will be good for them. They wanna believe in the universal intention, and they wanna come to you. This person is very much you on their mind, but on your side you are like more focused on yourself, because first of all you don't know about them, second of all you are right now in a place of your life where you want to just focus on yourself. But this person is like, okay, they want to balance themselves, they want to work on themselves, they want to be much more put together, much more in aligned with their emotion and spirit and body, and it's gonna take some time, but they know that, they also know that this is not the time for you to really recognize what they're bringing, but they are gonna be bold. They want to be bold and just bring it to you and see what it happens. They want to kind of rely on universal wish, universal intention, and kind of trust that. So this person is kind of working on that side. Okay, Pisces, I hope you get something out of it, and I will talk to you next time. Okay, thank you, bye.